Welcome to Prime Sports. My name is Daniel Cranting. Let's go straight into our stories. And BBN Gold Stars, they were held at home to a goalless draw by Dreams FC in Sunday's Ghana Premier League action. The result leaves them top of the table after match week 9 with the best defensive record. Now, after FC Summertex's surprise title win last season, is it proper for Gold Stars fans to begin to dream big, or it's a bit too early? This report has more. After escaping relegation from the top flight by just 3 points last season, BBN Gold Stars have enjoyed a flying start to this season's Ghana Premier League campaign. 3 points clear at the top and only 3 goals conceded after 9 games, Frimpong Manso's side are flying high.
Yeah, it tells us that in terms of attacking, we are doing well, and defensively, we are also doing well. So for me, it will urge us to continue to do or improve on what we've been doing. That gives us that result. So for me, I'm happy about that.
A strong home form has historically proven to be a huge factor for top performers in the Ghana League over the years. Gold Stars have so far clocked 13 out of a possible 15 points at home, conceding just once.
That is a very good thing, to be able to win at home. And for now, we will want to continue that win. We have the fans behind us. So for me, I think we will do our best.
Just 9 games into the season, and fans of BBN are already beginning to dream about the possibility of this being a title-winning campaign. Forward Charles Kamara Jemfi says the playing body remain focused on the task despite the chatter.
It doesn't add any pressure on us because we know where we are heading towards to, so this is not gonna be anything that's gonna be pressure on we, the players, or the playing body, or the technical team, because we know where we are heading towards to, so it's not adding any pressure on us.
Frimpong Manso is not too bothered about the talk of the title and believes it's a bit too early to start dreaming.
Like I've been saying, that it's early days yet. It's 9 out of 34. And you cannot say, oh, everything is done. No, although we will continue to work harder like we've been doing since day one. So for me, I'm not thinking about the title. What I'm thinking of is our next game.
Maybe it's just in his nature to be modest, but Frimpong Manso isn't reading too much into his Manager of the Month nomination for October either.
No, not at all. No, it's something that for me, it's good to do to be. But I'm not looking at. I'm looking at the overall picture. You know, although that also motivates me or our team, our technical team, that maybe we are on course. But for me, I think that is not the objective now.
Now, after going unbeaten in 7 league matches, Asante Kotoko suffered back-to-back losses against Legon City's and Hearts of Lions. Kotoko head coach Prosper Nate Ogum cited fatigue for the down 10. Is that a valid excuse just 9 games into the season? Victor Achutamaklo examines the facts.
So on Sunday, Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost to Pando Hearts of Lions by 1-0. That result means they've now suffered successive defeats, having lost to Legon Cities by 1-0 in midweek at the University of Ghana Stadium. After the game, Kotoko coach Prosper Nate Ogum said he lost because his players were tired. He used the word fatigue. But if you look at the numbers, his explanation may not be consistent with decisions that he himself has been taking, because in the past month, Kotoko have essentially drawn from a pool of 15 players for the 6 matches that they have played in 4 weeks. So if you have registered 33 outfield players and 4 goalkeepers for the league, and yet in the period when the team has played more matches than they've done all season, you're still drawing from a pool of 15, you then do not have the right to turn around and complain about fatigue or the fact that the squad is overstretched. So it is no surprising that the fans have not exactly been excited by that explanation from Prosper Nate Ogum. Now, one other thing the fans have been talking about, or complaining, if you like, is the fact that Kotoko are not scoring goals. Now, this season, Kotoko have played 9 matches. They've scored 8, which is to say that they have played more matches than they have scored goals. Against Legon Cities, they lost. They scored. Albert Yamoa scored in that game. He's one player who has contributed over 50% of the goals that Asante Kotoko has scored. He's actually scored 5 of the 8 goals that the team has scored. If you look at the next goal contributors, 2 other players have scored a goal each. Their individual tallies are exactly the same as own goals. So in essence, own goals have contributed as much or as many as the next goal contributors for Kotoko after Albert Samuel, which is not very impressive. And even in the period that Kotoko has scored the most goals, which is the last 5 weeks, it is only because they have played the most matches in that time. And again, they have scored fewer goals than matches that they have played. And so that is something that Prosper Atiogum has got to look at. And beyond even the goals and the fact that there are issues with the squad, the performances have not been exactly great. And at the risk of repeating ourselves, if you clip up anything from the previous games, Basake Holy Stars, Legon Cities, and now Lions, you will see traces of the same less unimpressive performances. And to go 3 consecutive games without a win against some of the worst performing teams, I mean, Holy Stars have not exactly been great this season. Legon Cities, before they played Kotoko, had not won a game all season. Pando Hearts of Lions had not won a game all season on the road, but they turn up against Asante Kotoko and they get the job done. Word for Prosper Atiogum to ponder about.
Now, Ghana Athletics President Bao Fusini has pledged his full commitment to securing financial support for Evans Kadmanyamwa, the Africa Games high jump gold medalist who is facing expulsion from the Central University of Missouri in the United States of America due to a $15,000 in unpaid tuition fees. Now, Kadman's scholarship was recently revoked by the NCAA, putting his education and athletic career at risk. Bao Fusini says his outfit will do everything possible to get help for the athlete.
We've heard it over the media, not officially. I would have wished the athletes write officially to Ghana Athletics for our intervention. But nonetheless, we are working to see how we can support him. Everything boils down to eligibility. We can talk about it later. But that's not the time for us to dwell on the issues or the problems. We are looking at the solution, how we are going to support him. So we are talking to stakeholders and the ministry to see how best we can support him to be able to complete his school this December. So let's pray. We'll do what we can do to support him.
I was meant to understand that he has a deadline of December 15. I don't know if you know this, and how quickly is he going to get that support?
I can't give a deadline because I'm also talking to people. I hope within this month we'll be able to get the support for him.
And that's it for Prime Sports. My name is Daniel Kranting. Thanks for your time.